Retirement. The never-ending weekend. The hustle and bustle of a 9 to 5, a distant memory. But wait, before you get too far into dreaming about your perfect retirement, for me, it's waking up with a schedule full of absolutely nothing. I'm here to clue you in on the fuel that's going to power said dream. Your pension. So, future UK-based retirees, join me for this episode of BlackRock Basics, all about retirement and the options available in preparation for your golden years. Basically, retirement is a time in a person's life when they choose to permanently leave the workforce. As you can imagine, that involves a lot of financial planning. Here in the UK, there isn't a default or forced retirement age anymore. It used to be 65, but now you can pretty much work for as long as you want. There are, however, some cases in which an employer can enforce compulsory retirement, like for example if the job has an age limit set by the law, such as the fire service, or if it has any physical fitness limitations. Like most other developed countries, the UK has a national pension and benefit system. Hello free travel for all my England and Wales-based senior citizens to support retirees. A pension is a financial plan that helps individuals save money for retirement. Typically, people save and invest money during their working years to help provide a steady stream of income for when they retire. As of 2024, the average age of retirement for men in the UK is 65, and for women, it is 64. This is about a quarter of a decrease in the average retirement age in 2021, showing that people are retiring slightly earlier than they used to. The earliest you can retire in the UK by moving money from your pension pot is usually after 55. This is very conditional with a lot of, should we say, repercussions, but I just had to flag. In the UK, there are three main types of pensions. The first is a state pension, the second is your workplace pension, and the third is a personal pension. So, let me take you through what each of these options are. The state pension is a regular payment you need to claim from the government when you reach state pension age. This is currently 66 for men and women. However, from 6th of May 2026, the state pension age will start increasing again and will reach 67 by 6th of March 2028, affecting anyone born between 6th of April 1960 and 5th of April 1977. You can find your state pension age and the date you will reach it by searching Gov UK State Pension Calculator. The maximum amount a retiree will get from these payments depends on their individual working history, national insurance contributions, and credits. I think it would be helpful if I explained what national insurance is, since I've just mentioned it. National insurance is a tax paid on earnings by most workers. Normally, you start paying around the age of 16 or when you're earning over a certain amount, and contributions are automatically taken from your wages. Did you know our retired friends don't have to pay national insurance? I mean, it's the least they deserve. Now okay, back to state pensions. The new state pension is for those who will reach state pensions age on or after 6th of April 2016. So that should be everyone watching. If you're retired and watching, I hope you're enjoying. The full new state pension is £221.20 per week, which works out to be £11,502.40 a year, and retirees will be able to stay on top of any changes on Gov UK. Workplace pensions are set up by your employer. All employers have to provide a workplace pension scheme, and this is known as automatic enrolment. So, how do they work? To put it simply, a percentage of your pay is automatically put into your employer's chosen pension scheme every payday. And for us, it's the last working day of the month. And your employer also adds money into the pension scheme for you. This is a percentage of your earnings, with the legal minimum since April 2019 being 3%, with you also contributing at least 5% of your earnings. This makes your yearly minimum pension contributions 8% of your total earnings. It's also very important to note that your total earnings is not only your salary or wages, but also includes bonuses and commissions, overtime, statutory sick pay, and statutory maternity, paternity, and adoption pay. Oh, and by the way, did you know the government will usually add money to your workplace pension in the form of tax relief if you pay income tax? There are two main types of workplace pensions in the UK: defined contribution, or DC. This is a pension pot based on how much is paid in over your working life. With DC schemes, there is no guaranteed annual pension pot at retirement. Defined benefit, or DB, this is a pension pot based on your salary and how long you've worked for your employer. With DB schemes, you are guaranteed an annual pension pot at retirement. If you are currently enrolled in a DC workplace pension scheme, it's important that you know that the money paid in by you or your employer is put into investments, such as shares, by the pension provider. This means that the value of your pension can go up or down depending on how the investments perform. On the other hand, if you are currently enrolled in a DB workplace pension scheme, it's important to know that the size of your pension pot at retirement depends on your pension scheme's rules, your salary, and how long you've worked for your employer. Interestingly, DC pension schemes are now the most popular in the UK for a number of reasons. Personal pensions can be opened to help save extra money in addition to your workplace pension. These are fully controlled and managed by the individual, with a much wider investment universe to choose from. So regardless of how you choose to retire, it makes a lot of sense to put some money away for when you're older. And that's basically what a pension helps you to do. A nice way to think about pensions is like planting money apple trees when you're young, and by the time you retire, you've got a whole savings orchard to harvest.